teen can't afford dream dress, so prom date teaches himself how to make it. A few months before her school's dance, Pendleton Heights senior Addie Rust fell in love with a beautiful gown. Then she saw the price tag. There was no way the Indiana teen could afford it. She'd have to make do with something else. Lucky for her, she has an incredibly talented best friend. After conceding her dream dress was too expensive, Addie jokingly suggested that her friend and prom date, Parker Smith, should make her one instead. Parker laughed at first, then thought it over. And despite having never sewed a stitch in his life, he told her, "You know what? I think I could actually make your prom dress." The junior already had a knack for creativity, as evidenced by his love of theater and impressive illustrations. So he sketched up a design and started getting familiar with a sewing machine. His grandma helped with a few tips, but he mostly taught himself. Parker spent months perfecting the dress, right up until the night before prom. All his efforts paid off when he saw Addie wear it for the first time and lit up. She felt like a princess as she twirled in the Cinderella-inspired masterpiece, which turned out so much better than the gown she couldn't afford. "Taking a minute to brag on this man because I think this is the coolest thing I've ever been a part of," she wrote, "Parker made my prom dress. Straight from scratch, did the whole thing, and I'm still speechless." It wasn't long after the two shared their prom photos that Parker's thoughtful gesture went viral. People were amazed by his gorgeous creation, especially considering it was his first sewing project. It even caught the attention of Bob Harbin, the former head of casting for Fox Network and director of the Cinderella show at Footlight Musicals, a performing arts theater in Indianapolis. The timing couldn't have been more perfect, and he'd been looking for a dressmaker. Parker's teacher put him in touch with the teen, who agreed to make not one, but 2 Cinderella dresses. Parker really outdid himself when he created a peasant's dress that transforms into Cinderella's ball gown within a couple of seconds. It's something that you have to see to believe. Here's the transformation aspect I made, created for these gowns I've sewn up. Once again, thank you, Cinderella. What a gifted young man. Parker hasn't even graduated yet, and already he's well on his way to living his dream as a Broadway costume designer. We can't wait to see what designs he comes up with next. Learn more about how Parker's favor to Addie turned into the start of a promising career below. Share his dazzling creations to amaze others.